Yeah, you noticed that I went through and videotaped the accident. And when I videotaped the accident, I was coming up the freeway. So I was coming from the Palm Springs area to take a passenger to Banning Beaumont area. And I was videotaping the accident as I was going up the freeway. And you could not see it was a multiple car accident. You could just see there was way too many like police light equivalent things. You could see that there was too many police, ambulance, firefighters. There was too many vehicles. There was too much vehicle overload with light up overload. So yeah, when I was going up the freeway, all you could see was too many vehicles and too many lights. And that was about it. And yes, I did know it was a pileup and a crash type pileup before you could ever see that that's what had happened. Because yes, you're right. I did not take the pictures or the video footage of the reality of anything until I was coming down the freeway and picked somebody up to take them to the Palm Springs airport. So I went up the freeway to take a passenger to Banning Beaumont, and I just happened to know exactly what the accident was. So I video recorded what you could see, which was very little. Then I went and picked up somebody in Cabazon, but I was already on the freeway in the right place at the right time to pick up the passenger in Cabazon to take them to the Palm Springs airport. I already knew that the best only way to get back to the airport was through the freeway. So I was going to sit there for a little bit of time with the passenger, but I was going to get to the passenger faster than anybody else could. So I knew right when to pick up my phone. I knew right when a car that had crashed was going to be in the area. And I was just flicking and taking pictures of the car as it was in the area and had crashed. And I had already known. If you asked the passenger, they might have noticed that I picked up the phone right as it was time to take a picture of the vehicle that had crashed. Right on time. Because I already knew where they crashed. I was already there spiritually before I was there as this fake thing. So, yeah, you're somebody that watched my videos and you figured out there's no way I could have known it was like a pile-up crash. No. When you're going up the freeway, there's no way that footage would tell you it was many cars that crashed and piled up. It wouldn't tell you that driving up the freeway. I just happened to be the God that was in the midst of the whole thing and actually knew the whole thing. But yeah, as I was telling you that one of them smacked into the windshield with, I told you I was going to get you. And one of them smacked up into their windshield overloaded equivalent where they were headed with. Now who's laughing? As I was telling you all that and saying it was a car pile-up thing, there was no evidence from me that anything was real or that anyone would even know that. It was after I picked up the passenger in Cabazon that I was clicking those pictures on time, right when the car was crashed in the corner. I knew right when to pick up the phone, get ready, and take the picture. And that's when you would have known it was easily could have been a pile-up accident problem. Now, the cars were crashed randomly down the freeway. So there was a crashed car here, and then a crashed car there, and then a crashed car here. So you could think it was random things even then. Even then you could think it was random, but wonder why there's 3 crashed cars. If it wasn't a pile-up reality. So, yeah, based on my footage and my pictures, you wouldn't really know how the hell I would know or not know anything, except that as an almighty dead God, I had been there.